have a 2-week baseball camp, and I was like 12, 13. And I remember I stayed in the Phillies cabin because they have cabins all by team names. No, Jersey. But kids come from all over the country for that camp. It's a great camp. It had all these collegiate and AAA players that are there working with you, and you eat, drink, and sleep baseball for 2 weeks. It was awesome, dude. It was a great summer camp. Oh no! There we go. I didn't have my intro page up. The rockin' music. Yes. Pretty sure that's the Foo Fighters with the weather intro. Not really. Yeah, just a special, yeah, you know how Dave Grohl is. He loves local weather. Bill Taylor here on a Friday night. Hope you and yours are having a blessed evening. Here we are on the Ken's 5 Digital Center. On this Friday night, I'm supporting the UNT Mean Green. Oh yeah. They're technically the Eagles. I don't know if you know that. Caw-caw, caw-caw. That's what they do. But the North Texas Mean Green got that name when Mean Joe Green played for the UNT Eagles back in the day. Went on to an incredible career at the Steelers. I was showing some of our younger Ken's 5 team members the infamous commercial with Mean Joe Green, the Coca-Cola spot. It was iconic, iconic. All right, let's start talking about Ernesto. Has not strengthened this afternoon. Winds are still at 100 miles per hour, so a Category 2 hurricane. And I was just reading that the strong winds, the dangerous storm surge, the flooding is already underway on the island of Bermuda. It's moving north at about 13 miles per hour, north, almost northeast. It's currently 95 miles, less than 100 miles off the coast of Bermuda, south and southwest. So with it moving northeast, I mean, it is right, it's got Bermuda in the crosshairs, if you will. And so let's get in here a little bit closer. You can see the blow-off clouds going up all the way into the northern Atlantic with this system. So there's Bermuda. I mean, it is a direct hit. And so we're going to see extensive damage across the island of Bermuda. Just pray for the people that are there and had to stay there for whatever reason. But gosh, I hope people were able to get out of there before this hit. This is a dangerous storm. It'll continue moving north across the island, northern Atlantic, no impact on the continental 48. But prayers for anyone in Bermuda tonight for sure. All right, let's take a look at what we saw here. San Antonio today, high-wise, our 20th triple-digit day. You know, we should be getting 18 every year. Last year we had 75 of them. As of today, we've got 20. 102 Floresville, 104 Pleasanton, 106 Del Rio, several days of 103 to 4 plus in Del Rio. Very hot week. 102 New Braunfels. Heat indices, they didn't get extreme today, you know, but over the weekend they are expected to get there. The high is expected to definitely be in control and even strengthen. I wanted to show you the almanac just to give you an idea of where we are. Oh, plane landing or taking off. Looks like it's landing as slow as it's moving right now. So 100 on the nose, 97 should be our high, but only 4 away from a 2023 record. And 2023, as hot as it was, there were several days in a row of record highs. And this is no exception. We're in a bit of a string right now, because if we look at near record heat on the highs in the coming days, 2023 again tomorrow with 106 on the books. Won't really flirt with it. I think we go to 101 Saturday and Sunday both. Now, the record on Sunday, a long time ago, 1909, 105. And then the Monday record, 1986, 108. And for a while, that 1986 record high of 108 was the highest temperature San Antonio ever recorded, what we call the all-time record high. And then that was shattered with a high of 109 on Labor Day, the year 2000. And then the very next day, Tuesday, right after, September 5th, 2000, we hit 111, and that is the current and standing all-time record high. So, we'll be in the neighborhood, I'll call it, of the records, but we won't break any records. 105, though, is what it's going to feel like tomorrow, to 107 New Braunfels. And then on Sunday, could be even worse. 108 is what this computer model is saying for the city. So east of San Antonio, it's always more. So Seguin, Gonzales, New Braunfels, if we go to 108, that'll be 111 or 112 out east of us, easy. I mean, they're always at least 4 to 5 degrees higher. So a reminder on the heat-related symptoms. These are very important as you're going to spend more time outdoors on both Saturday and Sunday. When the sweating stops, when the faint and dizziness is accompanied by a severe headache, when the muscle cramps continue and your body temp goes up, the nausea and vomiting, I mean, it really is time to call 911. Keep in mind that the heat stroke symptoms are a lot more serious, and it's time to take action. Hey, speaking of taking action, guys, can I remind you about Project Cool? We've had a great high demand on fans, and we would love for you to help us out, bring a brand new fan to any San Antonio fire station this weekend. That would be great. Aloha, Castor, how are you? Yes, we're expecting, now that we're getting into, the second 2 weeks of August, first 2 weeks of September, it's those 4 weeks between mid-August and mid-September that we have the height of the season, and it peaks right at the beginning of September. So we're still 2 weeks away from what is expected to be several tropical systems. Doing great, John Olson. Good to see you. God bless you too, my friend. Harper, Texas. What's up, Randy? Good to see you, my man. Love you, Gabriella. Glad you're watching. All right, something to consider Saturday and Sunday both will also be the UV index. Not just the heat index, but sun's ultraviolet rays will be climbing. The UV index is at 10.7. We consider that extreme for Saturday and Sunday both. And that means with that kind of number, within 15 to 20 minutes, unprotected skin will burn. So make sure you've got the sunscreen on. Make sure you're reapplying the sunscreen. Make sure you're wearing sunglasses, the sunscreen for the eyes. And again, make sure you're wearing a hat if you can. Find shade, and there's always good shade underneath an umbrella. Since you won't need the umbrella for rain, you can use it for sun. It's an original purpose. Did you know that? It was originally designed to provide shade from the sun, not dryness from the rain. It later became used in the rain. It was first originally designed for the sun. Okay, from the river, our 14-day forecast. We begin with the weather impact alert days, because again, it's on these 5 days that we could be seeing heat indices between 105 and 110, San Antonio and the metro. So to New Braunfels, Seguin, Gonzales, all of you who are east of the city, this also means you. West of the city won't be as extreme when the air's a little bit drier. That's what I'm hoping for on Tuesday, Wednesday. As we hit 104, that's sometimes when we get hot enough that the air is drying out a little bit for us to hit those higher numbers on the air temperature. But if not, then 104 is going to definitely feel like about 108 or 109 on Tuesday and Wednesday. And yes, you see a 10% chance of rain that we jump to a 20% chance the weekend of the 24th and 25th. So obviously a much better chance we don't see any rain, but there's at least a chance. It's better than zero, and it would be an isolated sea breeze shower if anything. And yeah, Refugio, another hot one. Not as hot as last summer. We'll definitely take solace in that fact, okay? That's going to wrap it up, guys. The 14-day forecast for your pleasure. And I hope you have a wonderful Friday night and weekend. God bless all of you and your families. We'll see you on Ken's 5 News at 10.